I want to say good evening to my bro Notes. What's
Good
going on,
evening. Good evening. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again.
bro? How many? Wait, when did we did that interview? That maybe 5 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, something around that.
Yeah, it's mad. We've been talking still about like I'll be honest. Like I'm learning a lot more things about you that I kind of like know what's going on in the industry and some of the people, but there's things that you were telling me. I was like, I didn't even know that you. Do you know what I think, bro? I think you're misunderstood through a media perspective.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, I don't know. How do you see it, bro? Like, there's notes. There's your brethren know you. Then there's like the internet, blogs, fickle fans. It doesn't seem like it all aligns to the person that you really are.
Like you know what, yeah. If you're a fan of mine, like you're not even fickle. If you're a fan of mine, you're loved. You're cherished. And I appreciate you. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. You know, like, life just goes on. There's the yin, there's the yang, there's the good, there's the bad, you know what I mean? Like, and that's with everything. I'm in the limelight, there's gonna be sour things that happen, like, even if, my light shines bright, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's like, there's blessings to it and there's curses to it, innit? So, I don't know. But I've been good though, other than everything.
Now the blessings are you're still here today making music. Just celebrated your 24th birthday, so
Yeah.
congratulations on that, man.
Cheers,
You get
man.
me? Toast
Cheers.
yourself a water. You get me? But bro, I'm gonna kind of go. I'm gonna map out different parts of it. Yeah. Obviously, there's ups and there's downs. Yeah. From the outside, I feel, and I don't know you like that, but I feel you're someone who you wear your emotions on your sleeve somewhat.
Oh, yeah, bears, fam. I'm an Aries, man. You know what I'm saying? It's our month. Like, we're fiery. To some degree, so they say. I'm not really a star signs person, but like that's what they say, innit? Yeah, like as an Aries or whatever they call me, like it's our month, innit? So like that's how we are. We're naturally just like fiery people or whatever. I'm not like the biggest fan of star signs or whatnot, but that's just what we are. And yeah, like growing up in whatever environments that I might have grown up in and, going through the family stuff that I might have gone through and stuff, like that will naturally just, build me to be whatever I am. And I do tend to be a bit short-tempered, you know what I mean? And, like, yeah, that's just how I am. I think I have a bit of ADHD sometimes as well.
You
Is
reckon?
it ADHD? Which
Yeah.
one's the one where
Concentration.
always moving?
Yeah. Always finicky and.
Yeah, like my feet always. I was saying that. But yeah, that's just naturally how I am, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Are you comfortable with that though? Like,
what, me naturally being like that?
yeah.
No, because like, over the years, I've actually found ways of just, calming that down and dealing with that and learning, like, how to manage that because, like, that kind of, like, mindset and behavior can lead into some very, like, dangerous situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, forget the internet, like, just life, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes it's best to just find ways of just being like water, just being chilled and calm and know when to, be the big wave that comes and washes everything away and know when to just be chilled and calm.
I was thinking, bro, like, you were what, 18 or 19 when Addison, how old were you when Addison Lee got signed?
I was 18.
Okay, 18.
No, was I 19 when it got signed? I was 18 when it got released, 19 when it got signed.
When you get signed around like February or something, was it February or March or was it earlier?
It was.
Was it September or October?
It could have been March or April.
March, April, right.
Actually, you know what? I was still 18. I was still 18.
So here's
and then it was my birthday. I went to go and shoot Aladdin on my birthday.
Oh, is it?
After I'd just been signed. That's how it went.
Alright, so bro, so put it together this year. Like 18. So that means you didn't get, prior to music, were you planning on going to uni?
Yeah, I was. And then I got kicked out of sixth form.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a temper? Or just you weren't doing the work?
Yeah, temper. It was something so stupid, you know what I mean? Like, some youth was calling man out, saying like some things or whatever the case is. But he goes somewhere in school and he's in man's class, and I didn't understand what was happening. But I think somebody within the class was stirring something up, like just to see where it went in it. But then, yeah, the guy was talking about come link man in the park or whatever, like, we're gonna get cracking. So I got the phone call while I'm on the bus, and like, I didn't have no one with me, like, I was by myself, but I had something with me. And like, even when I was going to sixth form at the time, like, the area I was going was Hornsey. I'm from Manor House. It's just down the road from each other, but on my road there was a lot of like fuckery that was going on at the time, and like proper like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to keep myself, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, but I haven't got off the bus yet. So I'm getting the phone call and I'm just like, alright, cool, say nothing, I'm coming. So I'm on my way there. Got there, I'm just seeing bare people from my school popping out of the grass and popping out the bushes and that. But I'm not sure whose side anybody's on, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause everybody's moving bookie, like, how did this just happen? Like, I just got called out for no reason.
Just random.
You know what I mean? Random. I didn't, like, man didn't have a problem with the youth beforehand, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all good because I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So man's good now. It was like down Hills Park and somewhere in Tottenham anyways. Man's gone there. Never been to the park before as well. I thought, fuck it. There, whatever, the youths come around the corner. Say, oh, right, like, take off your jacket, get comfortable, like, get comfy. I was like, oh. I'm like, oh, what? Like, what you got there? He goes like, what? Like, get ready, innit? Like, I was like, what? Like, my jacket's still on, like, fuck that. Like, I can't chat to man like that, you know what I'm saying? And then he's approaching and like, it just got long, innit? But then, like, nobody was harmed, you know what I mean? Like, ended up dusting out and whatnot. But then, I didn't go to school for 2 days after that. So I acted like I was ill. I got my mum to call in and act like I was ill. But she didn't know what happened. And then the school's called in saying they want me in the next day. Like, I have to come in. Like, there's no ism and schisms. Like, man has to be in school the next day. Like, I've got a meeting. I said, cool. But I knew what I was about straight away. But I didn't know who had said anything.
Yeah, I think it.
So I got to the school now, and then I've got a meeting with the head, and the head didn't like me already. The head of sixth form, like, he proper hated, man. Like, there was an issue with man just in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't like mad trouble or anything like that. Like, no, it was just an issue. And then, yeah, man, he said that I'm a hazard to the school, and I should never be on these grounds again and whatnot. And at that time, I already had an offer with like 2 or 3 different universities.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, so I couldn't finish.
Was that in your second year?
Yeah.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Do you know what month it was?
No, I can't even remember the month.
But you were close
it was just before my birthday. It was probably like February or something.
Ooh. So you were literally
January.
It was about to be in the finishing line.
Yeah.
Mad. So, bro, obviously Niger background. What's Mumsy saying when she finds out?
No, she was pissed though. She was annoyed, but like I was like, I don't know, man. I was probably like just going through like bare stuff myself, and she just had enough, like, because I was just doing whatever I wanted to do anyway. So by that point, I was just like, especially because man had whatever, man. It's just.
You said your mum was a young, she was a super young parent at that time.
Yeah. But like the disciplines I used to get, what, bruv, no source will tell you for days, like lethal. You know what I'm saying? Like man would be. How old was I when you bought me them Arsenal tickets? Like
17 or something.
I think it was like my 16th or 17th birthday. Arsenal down the road, Highbury and Islington's down the road. You know what I'm saying? And no source wanted to take me to a football game for my birthday. And he had the tickets. And my mum was like, no, you can't go. He came downstairs, like, yeah, but I never even done that, and there was no trouble, nothing. This was before, like, me getting kicked out and that. But she was like, no, you're not going. I was like, why? Like, it's my birthday. She said, because I said. I was like,
Straight.
I also went to the game without, like, you got what I'm saying? Like, she's shit mum, like, you got what I mean? Even when I broke, like, she's strict, yeah, she's strict. Even when I broke her car window, I stole £10 out of her purse, like, the beatings and the suffering man, I got for that, the punishments I got for that were lethal. Like.
Do you know what I say, bro? Do you know it's not funny about like, you know, musically the contrast is Sweet Boy, like Gallus. There's something else that's going on that don't always reflect in them. Not saying you have to be a bad boy. I'm not even condoning anything. But I'm saying the musical offering wouldn't speak to having a bit of a short fuse, if that makes sense. Is that conscious that you don't put that into the music?
Yeah. I prefer, like, I like the clean look. Like, I like being clean. Like, who doesn't like being clean? You know what I mean? Like I'm not like a killer. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out there trying to do anything crazy. I just protect myself and mine. You know what I mean? Like, my people and whatever the case is. So, like, but yeah, I like being clean. Like, I prefer to be clean. Like, there's not why push out an image that it's like, oh yeah, like, I don't know. Just because I've been in stuff or been around stuff, that doesn't mean that man has to push that out and portray that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to come away from that.
Got it, yeah.
Like, when I moved out of the ends, like, that's me coming away from that, or away from the ends, or away from seeing that in my view, like, my vision. I want something else in my vision. Like, my vision is something else. You know what I mean? The painting that man painted for myself in my mind is crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to build my own promised land. Like,
I hear it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, let me, I'm gonna talk about, and I think this is probably more a business thing. So when I met you, you signed Addison Lee. And I remember when it got signed, the money you got, were you happy with it? Or was it, because obviously you're young, bro, getting...
What? The 50 bags. I was thinking, I was 18. I had situations going on at the time where I didn't know what was actually gonna happen for me. Because, like, the notes thing was happening, which was, like, amazing and stuff, but then, like, there was certain situations that occurred before, or a situation that occurred before the notes thing, that made it, like, I don't know, like, made it a thing where I didn't know what was gonna happen with my life. It was like a turning point, like, am I going this direction, or am I actually gonna become something in life? You know what I'm saying? And
so, bro, what was that direction gonna look like?
So, like, I got arrested for something,
Okay.
and from there it was like, I got found guilty for it as well, and it was like 3 different counts. So then it was like, I don't know. I didn't know whether or not like it was my first ever thing in it, like in terms of the Jakes and whatever the case is. So I didn't know whether or not that would keep me in that bubble. You know what I'm saying? And like, if that would lead me down to that route and I'll just be stuck there, or like I would actually become something in life. You know what I mean? And when that started happening of like signing and like labels and all of the stuff that I was studying before in sixth form, you know what I mean, before like I got kicked out and whatnot, like is actually coming to fruition. Like it made me like, so I don't know, like as happy as I was, it made me kind of scared because I didn't want to lose it.
Well, what were you studying at sixth form?
So for my first year, I was studying government and politics, business studies, music and drama.
Okay, I see it now, yeah.
And then my second year, I went on to do double music and drama. And then I got kicked out.
So I get it now, bro. So kicked out, then arrested. Did you get arrested after that?
Yeah, just after getting kicked out.
That means uni's not an option now for that year.
Yeah. So maybe like 3 to 6 months. No, it was like 2 to 3 months after getting kicked out, I got arrested for having the same thingy on me and like some other shit. But it was like, once again, it's so stupid, and it's not like it's something I ever wanted to glamorize, because I didn't want I never want that kind of imagery to ruin like that goodness and that joy and that happiness that everything else was bringing. You know what I'm saying? So that's still going on while I'm not, and I didn't get found guilty till like a year or 2 later.
Okay.
So the trial lasted that long. It was was it Blackfriars Crown Court, Blackfriars Crown Court.
So then you get convicted as Not3s?
Yeah.
Wow.
So then I had to do community service
as Not3s.
But nobody knew that I was doing community service.
So what we do? We had to pick up litter?
What? I was masked up before COVID. Like, nobody could see, man. Nobody. Not even the community service people. No one could see my face. I've done it in 3 different places. Clapham Junction, in the park. There was 2 girls that used to work there as well, that were doing community service as well. They used to call me Mr. M because I never used to speak, and they never used to see my face. So they're just thinking I'm just on some different kind of, you get me, some different kind of crud, even though that's not what I just wanted to get myself out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to do the term and be over. There was another church that man had to do in, is it Plimlico?
Plimlico, that's near Victoria, yeah.
There was a church there. Even then, some youths pulled up on man because man's masked up and that on their block, somewhere near their area or whatever the case is, and then then they've clocked that it's not like. Once I said, yo, like man's not like, they said, oh wait, you look familiar. Like I was like, yeah, man's not. They're like, bro, like we do right here. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not something that I ever wanted to. You know what I mean? But I'm saying it now so that youths find ways in making sure that they know that all of that stuff ain't cool, you know what I mean? Because I didn't promote it while all of the cool stuff for me was going on, and more cool stuff was going on, you know what I mean? Or more proper things were going on. I was, bruv, the experiences man's had, like if man was to put them in an actual movie, like man them will want more movies. Like it's there's so many things I don't talk about. But you know what I mean? Like So it's like, it's just make sure that in whatever way that you're going through life or whatnot, if you have gone through any of them things, like that's not the be all and end all. You know what I mean? Like there's more to life and there's more that you can do with life. That doesn't have to be your label. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still be popping, or you can still figure out something or do something or invent something or make something that is just greater than whatever that label that people portray on you is. You know what I'm saying? So, or whatever you're tagged with because of whatever situations you've got going on. And so yeah, like it's a lot, but when all of that's happening, like man don't see when that 50k is coming and I'm seeing and I've had to do all of that or whatever, or I'm doing certain things or I'm going through trials and whatnot, but then I've got a 50k deal on the table, I'm gonna take the 50k deal on the table because I don't know what's happening tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, on top of the fact that before that, nobody was offering that kind of figure, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to my knowledge anyways, for one single, you know what I mean? So, not to me also. So when that came, I just thought, fuck it, man. 2 years salary for an average person, you know what I mean? For one song, why not? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I saw it.
And it's crazy because wait, how many streams has Addison Lee done now? Do you know?
I can check for you still.
Yeah, your phone's over there still. Yeah.
I can check for you. Probably like 40 million, sorry.
40 million streams.
43 million, yeah, 43 million 458,000.
Crazy. What about Aladdin?
55,739,000.
Aladdin, yeah?
Yeah, 55 million.
So let's talk about Aladdin, because I didn't know Aladdin was independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was independent. So was Addison Lee for like 6 months, but Aladdin was independent still. And then so I dropped Addison Lee, labeled re-dropped Addison Lee because they do their
their own thing.
Yeah, they do their own thing, relaunch, whatever they call it. And then I dropped Notice right after, but I just dropped that because like at the time one of our bedrooms had passed away. You know what I'm saying, from our area or whatever case is. But we actually knew him while growing up and stuff like that. So it's like we had like a little thing right outside where my block is for him because he lived upstairs and whatnot. So then I thought, yeah, let's shoot that, let's shoot bare different things in the video and whatnot. And Notice was just how I felt, so I just thought, let's get it out. Then once Notice dropped, I had a session with Remedy, but I dropped Notice independently. Addison Lee is just the one song that had been signed. No further commitment after that. Once Notice dropped, Notice was doing its own little thing. It was all right, it was bubbling, you know what I mean? It wasn't doing what Addison Lee was doing, but it was still like people respected it, you know what I'm saying? So after Notice, I dropped Aladdin. But that was after getting in a session with Remedy, telling Rem, yo, like, I want to beat, like, Notice. And then we were waving for a bit, and then we ended up coming out with Aladdin. It was my birthday, April, advance money came in, why not, you know what I'm saying? Like, was coming in at the time, whatever the case is, so why not, you know what I mean, 50 bags, let's go Barcelona. So we've gone Barcelona for my birthday. That's when I'm in the whole Gucci, the one-piece Gucci set. And then we shot that. We got Kirks to come over with us.
Oh, no, Kirk, yeah.
So then we shot that, and then when we came back, and then were wanting to release it or whatever, the management before were feeling like there was issues with the label because they didn't want that to happen. They didn't want us to release another tune. They just wanted their song to do Addison Lee, my song, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wanted that to be bubbling up because they've only just re-put it out or whatever the case is. So then I've told them, nah, you know what, ban it now, we're still dropping, whatever. And then, like, before it dropped, I remember asking, like, the people that I had around, man, and whatnot, and Remedy, like, yo, like, do you actually think that this is gonna do well? Like, do you think it's gonna bang? Because by that time, people were already calling, man, a one-hit wonder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the Addison Lee,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But people who knew my thing knew that, yo, Told You Me was a banger, some song on SoundCloud back in the day, or like different stuff that man's released were nice, like they liked it, so. But then, I was just asking about it, and then they were like, nah, trust me, like, it's good, like, I like this one's gonna do well. I was like, I don't know if I wanna put it out, you know, they're like, you know what, put it out. But this is just before it's coming out. So it's come out now, and then it just started doing, I started with 40k views. Or did it touch 100 in a day? No, 40k views. Started with 40k views in a day. Then after it started again, 40k another day. And it started raising, and it started rising. It started going like 100k a day. And it started doing more. And it was just slowly just looking like it was gonna surpass whatever Addison Lee has done. You know what I'm saying? So then the label weren't happy with it at the time, but they found their way around it by signing a collective of songs rather than just the one song. So then they renegotiated in terms of, all right, cool, let's sign a tape from you then. We'll put Addison Lee on that tape, but you have to put Aladdin on that tape too, and whatever other tunes you want to put on there. You get what I'm saying?
So, okay, bro, so does that mean that they're recouping off Aladdin then?
Yeah. From when they sign it,
So in hindsight, now that you're 24, do you think that was good business for you?
No. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, let me take that now back. I don't see it as like great business, but I don't see it as bad business because regardless what anybody says, like everybody knows who I am, innit? Like, well, to some degree in the UK anyways, everybody knows what I go on like. Everyone knows that I'm Not3s. But there must have been things that had helped that and functioned that to be in place to make sure that everybody's aware of who I am. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, let me interject there. Correct, yeah. Is the publicity. And when I say that, it's not good or bad, yeah. But I think in hindsight, like we learn in it, and you'll say like, rah, 100 million streams, we could do the maths, in effect, right? But
and that's just Spotify alone, but
that's just we're not talking about Apple Music.
Yeah, we're not talking about everything else. We're not talking about 2 million sales or it might even be way more than 2 million sales by now, but we're not talking about all of that stuff.
So it's gone platinum.
No, just in general, across Apple Music, different things, and that was like 2018, so it could be more than that now.
Because I say it now, like, because again, it's like the industry's based on just like controlling the assets, innit? So I feel like Addison Lee. Actually, maybe stay away from that. So it could have been better for you in the long run, but ultimately, when we look at today, you're still Not3s.
Yeah.
Every day you go out on the streets.
I'm still Not3s, and like even if they don't know my name correct or say my name correct, I'm Not3s. You know that there's a guy out here with a 3 in his name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that there was waves, or there was situations that were put in place for other people because of or off of what I've done. You got what I'm saying? Like, you know that, you know, I don't know, there could be a 6-year-old woman that has heard my Lover before. Like,
song,
there's a reason for that. There was a reason for me doing certain things like, you know, television, whenever I have done television, because the label have got me in situations with TV. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason for certain radio pluggers, certain TV pluggers. You know what I mean? There's a reason for the things that labels have in their building. Don't get it twisted. It's just whether or not it's used efficiently is the next question. For me, I believe with Relentless, it was definitely used efficiently. I believe Relentless is a good label. I'm not, pro-label, but I'm not, like, mad against them. You know what I'm saying? But what can I do, man? The gun's to my head. I'm in my yard. The gun's to my head at 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's knives and shit, like, too, man. What's man gonna do?